When I saw these shell bath bomb molds, I just, I had this idea and I had to have it. So I finally made them. So I've made purple shells and now I'm piping on some bubble frosting. And what I did here, I changed the bubble frosting, or I added an ingredient to this recipe this time, and I won't do it again because it, first of all, made it really, really sticky and really hard to pipe. But also it didn't turn out very well at the end of all of this. Like, it's almost like glue trying to get it out of this piping bag. It looks like it's going to work really well, but then it doesn't. So I'll show you a picture though at the end of how these ended up. I ended up not absolutely hating them, but I don't know that, I definitely won't add the extra bubbling ingredient to this frosting again. Anyhow, I've done these in this gorgeous mermaid color. And then what I've done is I bought these bath pearls, and I don't know if anybody is old enough who's following me to remember bath pearls, but they're these little spheres of bath oil, and they're colorful and they were scented. And I mean, we're talking about the 80s and the early 90s here, but you'd put one in your bath or a couple in your bathtub, and the little capsule that was around it would sort of disintegrate and bust open, and all of the wonderful oil would be all in your tub, and you'd be a slippery mess, and your tub was a slippery mess, and some of the capsules never dissolved, and you'd find them at the end. And I was always the kid playing with them and putting them on the ends of my fingers and all of that. But anyway, so I found some of those, and they're blueberry scented, and they're this gorgeous teal blue color. And so I'm putting them inside of these clamshells as the pearl inside of the clam. And I put another shell on top of these ones with the bubble frosting. That's kind of the idea of the frosting, was how do I get the two shells to kind of stick together, and then also giving the little pearl something to sit in as well. So it doesn't roll away and doesn't, cause a big mess when I'm trying to stick these clamshells together. So here is how they looked right after I piped them, and I was so excited. I thought they were the cutest thing. And then here's how they looked the next morning. All the frosting fell. Not terrible, but not what I was going for.